Catholic Relief Services Operation Rice Bowl funds projects to alleviate hunger in countries around the world. But 25% of the funds stay in the U.S. diocese they are collected in. Hunger isn't always obvious in our country. So, how widespread is the problem?
When one thinks about hunger, oftentimes one thinks about hunger in other parts of the world. And so when I talk to groups about hunger, I tell them hunger in Minnesota is a different reality. Hunger in the United States isn't where you picture someone starving and sadly dying soon. But it's more a sense of food insecurity, where people don't know where their food is coming from. They don't eat as much as they feel like they should because they don't have enough. They can't afford their next meal, or they don't think they can make food last through the entire month. That sort of thing is what food insecurity is. In the United States, about 14% of people are considered food insecure. In Minnesota, we do a little bit better than that. It's about 10.5%. People with this food insecurity, although a study recently done just this year and published by the U of M in January said that about 38% of parents and other caregivers of children here in the Twin Cities metro area are food insecure at the rate of about 38%. It's much higher even than overall we thought. So it's a real problem. And those who are food insecure, again, statistics-wise, we figure about 530,000 or more, and that's more than the population of Minneapolis and Duluth combined. It's both urban and rural. It's throughout the whole state, really. I mean, this study was just on the urban area that found that it was much higher than predicted, but we see this same sort of food insecurity or hunger throughout Minnesota in the rural areas, where people you'd think would have plenty of food because they farm, but they may farm commodities, corn, soybeans, and that really isn't a full diet. So people are struggling throughout the rural areas as well.
According to the most recent statistics, food shelf use has increased 62% since the financial crisis began in 2008. The Rice Bowl funds that remain in the Archdiocese of St. Paul and Minneapolis help fund Catholic Charities' 2 food shelves, the Branch 1 food shelf in Minneapolis and the Dorothy Day Center Emergency Food Shelf in St. Paul.
I would say hunger in Minnesota is not the obvious. It looks in all different ways, shapes and forms. It's lots of people that I think a lot of people don't assume would be coming here to the food shelf, but lots of different people from all different backgrounds that it's affecting as it increases in the state.